Ghostly Greetings, hi, not your boy Prue. We're talking about part 8 of my American Horror Stories Challenge. Finish line right around the corner. I'm going to shut this window. That didn't help a whole lot. Sorry about that. But we're going to talk about Possessed today by Thomas B. Allen. So Thomas B. Allen, sorry about that. My nose is itching like hell. Thomas B. Allen, this book is about the events that inspired The Exorcist. I didn't know that going in. I recently did a book tag called How Do I Read Challenge or whatever. A tag. I cannot talk for shit either. That's cool. We're just going to go with it. There's been enough errors. We're over it. This is not a heavily produced show. Come on. We're all just hanging in there. Okay. So, Possessed by Thomas B. Allen. This book inspired The Exorcist, or the events in this book actually inspired The Exorcist. I don't know if these are the characters' real names and real places. I got some fact checking going on, and I couldn't find a whole lot, because everything I seemed to fact check correlated with William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist, not the events of this home. Also, before we get into this, I am not a religious man. Just throwing that out there. So when I refer to this as Christian mythology, please don't get mad. I don't know what a Lutheran is. I couldn't fucking tell you. I thought we were all Christians, except for the non-Christians. I didn't know there was subsects of Christianity, Catholic, Jesus. Thought y'all just loved Jesus. I did. But I'm not religious, so please don't get offended by any of that. All ELE. Everybody love everybody. And my back itches. I mowed. It's my allergies. It's what it is. I'm sorry. Okay. So, here we go. So this starts off with a young kid named Robbie who's kind of stuck at home with his family. So his grandma came in to help him out. His aunt maybe. I forget which. It was very early on in the book. And they give him a Ouija board and shit starts happening. He starts hearing scratching on the closet. And then you deal with the events that some people try to say are mental, like epilepsy and stuff, and other people are saying it's religious. Now, per the fact check, William Peter Blatty's best-selling novel, The Exorcist, and film with the same name are far different from the actual accounts in this book. This is a basic Google search. I Googled what happened, Exorcist, real life, clicked on the first fucking thing. So we're going with that. The actual exorcising took place over several months, including at a hospital in St. Louis. I hope St. Louis, Missouri, because that's very near to your boy's house. But the book kind of dealt deeper into the effects of what the exorcism is with the family, him, the priest doing it, all the Jesuits that are involved. I also don't know what a Jesuit is. So, let's start the review. It's 3 minutes in. Y'all know a general plot. Let's get going, shall we? Okay, so you know how I do reviews. Characters, adventure, how I liked it, pros, cons, then a grade. Okay, so premise. A plus for premise. A kid plays with a Ouija board, awakes a demon. I couldn't ask for a better. It's not even September yet, but I couldn't ask for a better setting to get me into the Halloween mood than a kid playing with a Ouija board. That is solid. That is a solid way to start fall. I just like ghosts. I like demons. I'm in. I should maybe be more religious, but I don't know much about that. Okay, so, and no one get mad. I'm calling this out in the comments now. No one get mad at nobody else for religious stuff. We all believe weird shit, so let's just cope with it. Okay. So, that's an A+ for the plot. Characters. You know what? I'm going to give it a B, because they were all... Robbie was fun. Robbie's family... I wouldn't say he was fun, but Robbie's family, you got to deep dive into that, and you got a load of the mental and physical stress having a sick child takes upon you. Now, what was really, to me, was you got a lot of people saying, no, he's just epileptic, or no, it's just a medical thing. Then you got most of the people in the book saying, no, it's a demon. It's goddamn Beelzebub. And that was pretty cool. I really like that. The writing, it read to me like I was reading a dossier or like a report on events, which kind of did take away, because in my head I kind of imagined like a found footage movie like Blair Witch Project, but it read more like the captain's log off Star Trek. So for me, that was a con. But the adventure, how was reading it? I looked online at some quick Goodreads, just 5 out of 5 and the 1 out of 5 reviews, and everyone said it was too creepy to finish or would keep me up at night. It did not deliver on those promises. That was an over-exaggeration, hardcore. Yeah, I get it. It's creepy. It's filled with vibe. You hear scratching on the walls in a book. You hear your cat scratching the walls at night. You get up. You go look for it. I can understand your immersion from book to reality being a bit askew when everyday events like a knocking at the door, then you hear a knock and you're like, oh, it's a ghost. I can understand those. However, I did not stay up late. I was not creeped out. And I guess that's just my mentality towards an exorcism, because I'm way too fucking poor to move. So if my house was haunted, I'd be like, ghost, you're paying rent. We're going to need some rent. You got to chip in on electric too if you're turning lights on and shit, okay? You're going to have to get a job. This ain't a free fucking ride, ghost. And I guess that's just my mentality of dealing with it in my way. So I can't blame the author for that, but I can't praise him for allowing a deep enough writing style to immerse me fully into the family's moods and traits. So overall, characters, the plot was an A+. Anything with Ouija boards, I like. I got a Ouija board. Maybe we'll do a live video of me playing with a Ouija board one day. Woo! Characters, okay. Didn't hurt, didn't help. Pros and cons. Cool premise, cool dark atmosphere, and very detailed description of how it went on. Con, a little too reporty and some parts were really good and some parts were very bland. It's like when you're eating a Big Mac and occasionally you'll bite into a Big Mac and you'll get a pickle. You'll get the sauce. You'll get some lettuce, some meat, a little onion, and you are in hamburger heaven. Then sometimes you just get some bread. That's how this book was. Some parts I'm fucking floored. Other parts I'm just disappointed. So overall, I'm going to give Possessed. Now for a review, I want to give Possessed a C. It definitely strikes home on several great things, but it definitely reads like a report to me. However, if you're into exorcism or the movie The Exorcist, which I really am, you're going to enjoy this a lot more, and that'll put it up to a B+ for you. But if you're not into exorcism and you just kind of want to read something creepy to get into the Halloween vibe, Hell House by Richard Matheson is a far better choice, because that's also apparently based on true events. And not to diss Thomas B. Allen, but I felt like he was trying to push more of a spiritual aspect than a scientific aspect. That's just how I read it, though. If you're religious, you might feel the exact opposite. And for me, some people are very, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, you never find a religious person at a 5. You find them at a 1, I hate it, I don't believe it, I don't like it, get it away. Or you find them at a 10, and they're like, go, God, go. We love Jesus. We love all religious stuff. It's all demons. Exorcism, take the kid to church. Then you got these guys are like, take him to a doctor, he's epileptic. And it's very hard to mesh a 5 into that. And the author did not do it either. So I can't really fault him for that. But we're about to start the final part of my American Horror Stories challenge. My wife's cooking me some fucking nachos. So I'm going to get the hell out of here. Y'all stay creepy. It's almost going on 10 minutes. So, what's up? What am I reading? I'm currently about to finish up the American Horror Stories challenge. Also, I'm about halfway done with Bressinger, book 3 in the Aragorn saga. So, I am Aragon, sorry, very similar. I am going to finish a series this year, I hope, because I'm going to order book 5 or book 4 when I get back to Salem. I'm not going to worry about book 5, the short story collection. I'm going to finish this book. I'm hopefully going to finish fucking book 4 this year too, maybe around holidays, and I will knock out a series this year. I've got way too many series going, so I'm excited to finish one. Also, I'm going to have to pick up a Dresden book again soon because I'm feeling some Dresden pull. By the time you've seen this, I may have already done it because it's not even September yet, and I'm fucking kicking ass on this tag. So there you go. It's been your boy Prue. Stay creepy.